Okay, so I just did a really crazy thing for the first time ever. I booked a last minute flight. I'm leaving in 12 hours and I'm going to Canada for the first time on the West Coast. I've been to Ontario before, but that's it, nothing else. And I'm really excited. And my body seems to be mostly okay. There's a little bit of jitters just because of the uncertainty and the unknown, and like I'm leaving in 12 hours. But like I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and I just wanted to start documenting this now instead of like putting live videos out. I felt like I was supposed to just document like this. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for coming on the journey with me. Talk to you soon. So today is full of firsts. The first time I'm flying with Alaska Airlines. The first time I'm flying into the western side of Canada. And the first time I'm going on a flyaway trip from my kids ever. I'm really excited. I can't even wait to see my people that I'm going to see today. Okay, so here we go. We're at the airport. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm about to head away from San Jose. I'm so excited. Here we go. We're going to Victoria. I always like to take a picture just before I take off with me or whoever's with me. And I typically will take a picture of things around the airport, like this sunrise. And I thought it was cool how there was water droplets on the airplane window. And as soon as we started taking off, those water droplets were gone. And I thought it was fascinating how many clouds were actually over San Jose, because I didn't realize it. Well, it was dark when I got to the airport, so I wasn't really paying attention. And then the sun started coming out. There was no one in my row, so I got to stretch out. It was great. And then I just saw how flat the world looked, especially with how many clouds were over it. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. But I also saw, like, as we got closer to Seattle, there was a lot more just mountaintops peeking out. When we actually touched on the ground in Seattle, it was August 9th at 8:09 a.m. And I've been taking pictures of angel numbers when I get on my phone a lot. And so I just wanted to show you the consistency of how many times that I noticed angel numbers over the past few days. And it's not like I'm sitting here looking for them. They just keep popping up. So I decided to include them in this video of me, and I just, we're about to take off to Canada. So these are the pictures from that. So we're leaving Seattle right now, and it's about a 30-minute flight. As we turn left, look at the line of planes that's on the left with all the hundreds of people going from Seattle. It's impressive to me. Wow, look at all those planes in one. All planes. Bye, Seattle. So I just wanted to show you this journey of me flying, seeing the numbers, even if they don't necessarily mean anything to you, that's okay. I don't necessarily have like a meaning of what they're supposed to be, except that God is with me, and it's just something about it is encouraging, and something about the numbers are resonating with me in the moment. So yeah, that's why I do it. People can look for the reasons of what numbers mean or not. And if it resonates, if something in you is like, yeah, that's it, that's what it means, then take it, accept that. Some people will look up angel numbers and then put the number in. For me, I see the numbers and there is meaning. And a lot of the times I just say, okay, Holy Spirit, please download whatever this number frequency is, activate it in my system, and then run system processing. And I do run system processing for like everything now. And at first it felt really weird because it was like, I don't feel like I'm a computer. That's computer language. But really, when I do use that, it helps me so much to be able to process stuff. Right here is still northern Washington, and all of these mountains are part of the Olympic National Park. And of course, it's beautiful, so I have to capture as much of it as I can. And I just wanted to show it with y'all. Look at this beautiful lake in the valley, or I guess there are two lakes. I'm not sure. So we're crossing into Canada now, where I'm trying to point. We're leaving Washington, going over the water, and then into Canada. So I saw some boats in the water, and I tried to get them, and this is as good of a shot as I got. And now we're getting close to Victoria, when we're going to be landing at Victoria International Airport. I am so excited. Look at how amazingly gorgeous this area is. This land that's surrounded by so much water. Waterways, of course, we're going to an island, but even with the island, look at all the waterways. Beaches, just so much beach life. So many houses that are on that beach line. I can imagine having a beach literally right outside of my house. Hello to the airport.
Customs, please have your travel documents.
This is really exciting.
And as part of your journey, take care and welcome to.
It's like it must be the airport for everything. I'm here. I arrived. And I got in the taxi for the first time ever. And trying to take some pictures of documenting how my drive went. It's not everything, but this is pretty much what I saw the whole way. I felt like I was just in the country and in neighborhoods. And that's the car I rode in. I was just looking at all the number synchronicities here. As soon as I arrived, it was 1:23, and I made it. Look at this. I got a room. You guys, I got a room to be able to stay for the next 2 nights with a new friend that I am just meeting, who's in this conference that I'm at. I'm so excited because I only had to ask a few times. I'm so grateful. I'm just so grateful right now. Like, I kept thinking I really wanted to stay at the place where the conference was being, and I didn't know how it was going to happen. And Canada for this thing, and I didn't even know if I would have a place to stay up here, and I have one. It's amazing, and I'm so grateful. And sometimes you just have to trust the process. I wanted to book this place months ago, and every time I kept feeling something was off and I couldn't do it. And then other times when I thought I was about to, like, seriously, there were so many times I was that close from booking my trip here, and something would happen and I couldn't do it for some reason. It just didn't feel right, or complications kept coming up, and this is where the event is being held. And yesterday I was watching the very first day of it, and something in me was just like, you need to get up, you need to go and plan to just go tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, tomorrow, that's gonna probably be really expensive, but God just told me, go and look. So I looked online, and it was actually less than it had been, like a week ago. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, but okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to people and see if I can make this work. And I did, and it happened. And so we booked the flight, and I 12 hours later was on the flight to begin the process to get here. And then I arrive, and the session is already going, and then they, like, right after, when I broke for lunch, then, like, immediately I'm like, I don't even know where to stay. And somebody is like, well, this person's looking for a roommate. And I'm like, okay, I'm game. This is amazing. I'm so grateful. I have a place to stay. Okay. Yeah, so the other thing that's been going through my mind is, like, how much the cost of things are, what the cost of things are, realizing that I get to play the rich card. Like, I'm like, hey, you know what? My daddy is my God. I'm his child. My daddy is the creator of everything, so he has the resources for everything. It means I get to have them as well. And all the things that my brain has been programming, and, like, I have been working, I've been doing things diligently, and things cost what they cost. Things cost what they cost. The room costs what it costs. The plane ticket costs what it costs. But who says that it has to be out of price range? Who says it has to be expensive? Yes, it's more than what maybe others would pay, but this is probably, like, even this cost is less than a lot of other people would pay. So the cost is the cost of whatever the thing is that you're wanting to do. And the only thing that's actually limiting us is the way that we think about it. It's only limiting our experience. It's only limiting our enjoyment if we let it, or it could enhance it. And obviously, I'm not telling you to go and be, like, splurgy if God's not in it with you, but use wisdom, expand your nervous system, expand, like, what your capacity is. And, like, if you don't love what you're doing, then ask God to show you steps on how to get to where you want to go, and trust the process. This was a very big trusting the process. Like, I know that we have enough resources with my family to be able to take care of this. And it is definitely stretching me for this whole journey. But it's such a good thing. It's such a good thing because this is something that I know I am meant for this and bigger. And not just to splurge, not just to be like, oh, hey, look, I am wealthy, whatever. Because I want to help bring people up. Because I've grown up in the poverty mentality and I've grown up with poverty. When I was a kid, I had secondhand clothes, secondhand shoes, secondhand everything. And I wanted to do extracurricular activities at school, but because I knew that they cost money, I never asked. I never asked to do the thing. And now look, I'm staying in this hotel. I am paying half the cost of what it would normally cost. I'm not staying here for free. And I think that the reason is that it's challenging me to understand that I am valuable enough to stay here and I have enough resources that I could do it. And it's stretching enough where I'm being stretched to pay for it for myself, but also it's also helping my new friend who was looking for somebody to stay with. That's helping to compensate her for the amount that she's paying for. Go outside your comfort zone a little. Ask God to show you what a step is that could be a little bit out of your comfort zone. Earlier today, I got off the plane and I checked to see if there was an Uber or Lyft and to see if there was public transportation, and there was none of it. But there was a taxi outside. And so I went way outside of my comfort zone because I'd never had it. Like, I've never gotten into one of those yellow taxis, and just got in and said, take me where I need to go and I'll pay whatever. And I did that because I wanted to get here as quickly as possible. And trying to do public transportation was going to be literally an hour longer. And I decided that the amount of time was valuable enough that it didn't matter, within reason, it didn't matter how much it cost, which was very stretching for me. But it felt really good getting here as quickly as I did. I didn't take the least expensive route possible because I'm worth being taken care of. I'm worth getting from location to location without extra hassles if it calls for that. Sometimes, like if I'm not in a big crazy rush, I don't mind taking public transportation because it's fun to interact with the people. It's fun to see how people are interacting. And of course, I know there are people that shy away from it because they're intimidated by the news that likes to portray all the negative stuff, but I don't watch the news, so I also protect myself. Like, I ask God to protect me, and I'm as observant enough, and I trust that God's protecting me. I mean, literally, people can walk outside and get into an accident, or something could happen in their health. Like, we're not promised tomorrow. So what is the point of really being afraid to live your life anyways? Okay, wow, this has been going on, and I'm definitely going around different bunny holes. I want to go eat something because I haven't had anything all day. So yeah, it's like 3 o'clock or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go find some food. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. And until next time, keep shining.
Yes. Yeah, right. That's Thursday.
Okay, guys, I just got super blessed. Not just a hotel room, but like, this is the hotel room that I get to stay in. Look. Okay. So, has a huge bathroom and a huge tub. I don't know that I'll be using that, but this has got a giant room with a kitchen. And wait for it. I mean, I didn't turn the light on because it's starting to get dark. This has a cute little seat here. And we have, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at this view, though. Oh my gosh. What? I can't even imagine what it looks like in the morning. This is beautiful. Oh, hey, there's the dining room that I was sitting at earlier. Wow. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm in awe right now. When you follow God's leading and you follow your excitement, He makes a way for you. I did not pay full price for this because I'm staying with a friend. But I didn't realize this was her room. And it's just me and her in there. She got it and she was like, I just want to find somebody who can stay with me. And then here I come, last minute Natalie. Here I am. Oh my gosh, look at how gorgeous this is. Live fully alive. Live following the excitement and trusting God completely with the things that you have in your heart to do. I don't know what's coming next, but I'm ready for it. Whatever it is. Let's freaking go.
I'll just photos.
It's not worth it.
But then Source brought us back